So Ryan Reynolds, guys. Ryan Reynolds wants to do an R-rated Star Wars movie. That's what he wants to do really bad. He's actually been pitching that to Disney since, of course, Deadpool Wolverine did so fantastic, right? We all know it made like one of the biggest numbers for Disney. And so he's like, guys, let's do that. He doesn't want to act in it, though. He doesn't want to be the lead. He wants to write it. He wants to produce it. And he wants to leave it at that. But I'm saying this. Like, if he's going to do an R-rated Star Wars movie, I think Disney's going to be like, you know what? You got to be fucking in that too, dude. And I think it's going to happen. Like, I think the Millennium Falcon will make him do it. I think Mickey Mouse make him do it.
Brian.
I mean, I agree. I think, GR, that there's no way of going around it. I just don't think so. But he said that he pitched it. It wasn't that great. They weren't that excited about it. But he was trying to say, like, it doesn't have to be violent and gory and graphic. It can be more adult theme with relationships and where it goes. And not the big Star Wars characters, but side characters. And that's actually fascinating to me. Well, if we're trying to do that with fucking Andor, we're trying to do it again with, they try to do it with Skeleton Crew. They've tried to do it with other shows. But I think that overall, Star Wars has a vast universe of content. And I do like when we try to branch out from the Skywalker franchise. And I like the idea. He did it in Free Guy. He had his lightsaber in Free Guy. I like the idea of Ryan Reynolds being cocky, funny, hilarious in a Star Wars movie. I think if you're going to do this, you put Ryan Reynolds in there too. I know he has drama right now, but I think that he should put that aside and star in it and write it. I think that'd be fantastic. I'd be all about it. And honestly, I still think, we tried to do that. Jordan knows back in the day when we were trying to do the old Star Wars movies that we had the whole idea of Luke going evil at the end of Return of the Jedi. And it was going to be like this whole different trajectory. And then Lucas shut it down. And that's frustrating me because I think that would have been a lot better.
It was in the books.
Yeah, but
Luke turned to the dark side in the books.
We should have done that.
They've already done it, and they just got away with it. I mean, they committed Brian, they committed genocide.
Yeah.
And killed 1 billion people. I mean,
she was
almost naked.
Do you see an idea, though, GR?
I'm sorry?
For this to be an actual R-rated movie, do you see an idea that you think that Disney and the House of Mouse would actually capitalize on and make something come into fruition?
No,
the mouse won't do it. I mean, they already did it and got away with it, and it wasn't R-rated, and that fool isn't going to get shit.
I think Ryan Reynolds can make him do it, GR, at all? Not at all?
There's a snowball's chance in hell, yeah.
Well, there's a lot. We've been talking about snowballs with Diddy recently on Cruise Control, but
that's a different kind of snowball.
Different kind of snowball. I just think that could happen, GR. Don't you? I can see it working really well. I think it'd be fun, something different. You get in there. I think it'd be fascinating to me. You don't want to see that at all? You think that, because you know what happened? The Star Wars shit, GR, has not been working out the way it used to for Disney. It's not making as much money. The ratings are going down.
Well, if they wouldn't put it out, Brian, if they'd stop putting them out every 20 minutes,
yeah, but why not?
They might have a chance.
Why not readjust to more adult shit, thoe? If you go more adult, maybe that will do well. Your audience is not
never meant to be adult. It was done by Jim Henson's Creature Shop.
I get that, and that's what people are saying. And that's what people keep saying about it too, Jordan. I understand that. People keep saying that, like, oh, it's supposed to be for kids, and I get that.
It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy.
But I'm telling you right now, it's not working out that way. It's not working out for them. So do something different.
Not rated R, man. if they go that route, let Star Wars die. Bury it.
Idea.
Give eulogy.
He's saying that that doesn't have to be violent. I'm like, what's the point of an R rating then?
So what? It's just going to be a bunch of swearing? I mean, what's going on?
No, it's about live sex, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so.
What can they do?
Alien sex is always fun to watch.
I mean, I think Star Wars.
I don't know. I haven't had much, so I can't comment.
The latest shows are like PG-13 anyway. They get away with a pretty good set of violence and shit. I mean,
but wouldn't a cuss word take out? Like, it would take me out of a Star Wars movie if they just started saying.
They wouldn't know what the
cuss words. That's what I mean.
They wouldn't know what fuck meant.
A different galaxy. They'd have their own cuss words.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
In a different
like
galaxy far, far away, they said fuck.
I mean, at least Transformers, they created their own because they're from a different planet. They had slag and everything else.
Well, Jordan, get in there then, too. Jordan, do you think that there's any... You're saying no. You're saying no.
No.
You're saying keep it kid-friendly.
In hell.
Keep it what it is. Come on. But
that sounds familiar, Jordan.
But think about this, though. Think about this, Jordan. Like, Ryan Reynolds has his own kind of fan base. People love him. I think
They love Deadpool.
Yeah, but if he tried to do his Free Guy did pretty good. He does pretty good in general in his stuff.
Free Guy did okay, but it didn't make that great of money.
You don't think that Ryan Reynolds?
No, it did not.
You don't think Ryan Reynolds can make this great, Jordan, at all?
No. Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds has charisma. He's great. Don't get me wrong. Ryan Reynolds does not sell tickets. Deadpool sells.
And after he and his wife lose the lawsuit, he won't have any money to make it anyway.
Oh shit, GR. But come on, Jordan. There's got to be some. Like, I mean, is there any world where we get more adult Star Wars anytime? I mean, this is a pretty big actor saying, "I want to do it." What if Tom Cruise said he'd do it? Would that make it happen?
Tom Cruise wouldn't be that dumb.
Come on, you wouldn't shoot Tom Cruise with a fucking lightsaber? I love that shit, man. That'd be fucking fantastic.
Well, you know, he might be that dumb because, you know, he shilled and said the Flash movie was a masterpiece. So
that's true. But you don't think that Ryan Reynolds would be a good guy?
He was drunk.
Come on, Jordan. Good
it's
Jedi?
not happening. It's not fucking happening.
No world do you see this happening. So
no.
I mean, he was kind of trying to say like he tried, but it didn't really. They didn't really go for it.
Disney probably had somebody in there like me that grew up on Star Wars saying, "Shut this shit down."
Well,
I think the only way to do it is to go violent. Like, I think he's saying that it doesn't have to be. I think that's really the only R-rated thing that you could do with a Star Wars movie.
Dude, the thing is, if you make it a comedy, like it sounds like he wants to do, it's just going to be a more vulgar Spaceballs.
Right? Yeah, that's true.
Which we're already doing a Spaceballs too. That's already happening.
No, really?
It's
yeah. Oh yeah. Spaceball 2 is
Mel Brooks doing it.
Mel Brooks is doing it. Josh Gad wrote it with Mel Brooks. Josh Gad's going to be starring in it.
There's no John Candy.
No, but I think Josh Gad will be the new version of what's his name? Not Snarf.
Barf.
Barf.
Snarf from Thundercats.
That's what I'm getting. Snarf from.
Snarf.
But Brendan, you had a good point there, Brendan. So you're saying get violent, get bloody, get gory.
Yeah,
you think that's the way to make it happen. Would
the Tarantino Star Trek script. Remember that was like
I wanted that so bad.
Nobody wants that either.
Yes, they do. Everybody wants fucking. Come on, Brendan.
No Trekkie wants that. You average people, fans.
Think about it. Think about this, and Brendan agrees with me at least. Think about this. You got Samuel L. Jackson on the bridge. He's like, "Get this motherfucking Klingon off my motherfucking bridge." I want to hear that line
First
one
of
time.
all, they live in the 24th century. They wouldn't be talking like that.
I've always wanted to see somebody get a lightsaber directly through the eye.
Ooh,
we haven't seen that yet, right?
No, I don't think we have.
And then like wiggle it around a little bit.
No, they just cut the head off when they swing a lightsaber. They don't give a shit about the eye.
We've seen heads cut off all the time.
You're off with your head.
Yeah. But Brandon,
the thing is, they say that you wouldn't see any blood. The lightsaber's so hot, it cauterized everything anyway. It cauterized all the limbs off Anakin.
Okay. That's the excuse for no blood. You add blood to a movie or a show at all, it's going to raise the fucking rating. That's what happens. It always changes the rating. And so that's why they don't.
I mean, for God's sake, Anakin Skywalker, they cut off every fucking limb he had. How much darker do you want to get?
I think you could go more with the blasters, like a blaster fight.
I like a blaster fight. Cool. That blaster fight would be fun.
Yeah, something like that. But like where they're not wearing. The thing is, the stormtroopers always have the armor, so you don't see like how mangled their bodies are underneath it.
Very true. Very true.
And nobody cares.
But Brandon, as a writer, don't you
see hit shit anyway?
But Brandon, as a writer, don't you see some potential here for more opportunities to change this and grow with it?
Yeah, I guess it just depends on what kind of R. Like, if it's a violent R, I could see it happening. If it's just language, no, that's stupid, and it's just going to be Deadpool in space. If it's more sex, maybe that could be cool. I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like that would be very Disney, though.
Then
what do you want to watch?
I can't see Princess Leia getting laid by that big blob.
Yeah,
no, two Wookiees.
That's what I call a special edition.
You guys are hilarious. Come on. Give Ryan Reynolds a chance, guys.
Nope.
No.
Pepestar, do you give Ryan Reynolds a chance at all, Pepestar?
Not interested.
Not at all? You don't want to see rated R superstars in space?
Stop trying to sell
Hey,
this,
Brendan?
Brian. It ain't working.
It ain't.
Brendan, I have one question for you, Brendan. Do you think his wife will let him do it?
You've been saying that, Team Blake.
I'm on team. They both need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Oh.
That guy seems kind of like sleazy. That whatever his name is, the other guy.
Yeah. Oh, Justin Baldoni. Yeah. He's not a great human being by any chance. I'm gonna tell you right now. And he stole like an idea.
But she's worse.
She's fine. She's just a.
I'm pretty
rich
sure
lady.
she slept with him.
Maybe.
Oh, there's a chance. There's a chance.
Oh, I agree totally,
Allegedly.
Jordan.
Allegedly. That's all I'm saying.
This is a love affair that went
Got
bad,
caught.
and she didn't like
Got
it.
caught.
Oh, maybe you're
Yeah.
right.
But you guys cut Pepestar off for a second. So Pepestar,
Yeah,
is
go
there any
ahead, Pepe.
this could actually work for you, man?
I have nothing to say because you all were rude. No, I'm just kidding. I just don't see it working.
But we still love you, Pepe.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go again. Beanie Siegel, stop it. I'm
I
talking
said
right
something
now.
nice, and you want me to stop?
Okay, I love you, man.
I mean, this world, I feel like Disney, if it would have been like Lucas, it wouldn't happen. It's Disney. I don't think it's going to happen. They've tried to branch off a little bit, be a little darker into this universe, but I just don't see it working. I think Ryan Reynolds trying to pitch something.
How many R movies have they? Okay, so Deadpool. How many R movies have they actually done? I feel like it's just Deadpool, right? Like,
That's it. That's it.
So no, they're not going to do this. I mean, yeah, that movie did good, but I think the only reason that did good is because it's Deadpool and they can get away with like more about the humor and the language and shit.
And they had Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman came in, and there was a big draw for a lot of people. So I think
And you said, "Fuck it, we'll do it my way."
yeah, we'll do it my way. I just don't think this is going to be that great. for them.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah. End of the days, guys, we'll keep you posted if something actually moves on from this. But as of now, don't expect it to happen.
Let me just say, I just like the idea that even Ryan Reynolds has a bad pitch now and then. Like it's like even he has to go in and like face the people that are like, no.
Well, he even said though when it came to Deadpool Wolverine though, Brandon, that he was like, they pitched a bunch of ideas and Disney was like, "Fuck no, we're not doing that."
Yeah,
And
I think that's because like,
that's
you think,
one
like,
old picture of him, Brent. Right?
you expect he can go in and like sell anything because he's Ryan Reynolds, but it's nice to know that even he has to like struggle to get something greenlit every once in a while.
Yep, we all do.
I have a feeling Disney only greenlit that Deadpool movie is because they got Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
I think so too.
He's the Green Lantern, and he can't even get stuff greenlit. So,
Well, I mean,
Wow.
you just pled your case. You just told us why it didn't get greenlit. You just told us why Green Lantern did not do it.
yeah, that's true.
Come
Yeah.
on, guys.
I still
he
liked
could have
it.
been a perfect Hal Jordan. It was a shitty script.
Did you guys see him do he did a video where he watched it and he put the ring on and watched it and he drank the whole time. It was
God.
great.
That's
and
hilarious.
he watched it the very first time like a year or two ago and he's like, it wasn't that bad. So
All right, drunk. You have to be drunk to watch.
There is
Two
a
drugs up.
extended version that's not that terrible. It's if they had a practical suit, it probably wouldn't have been that bad.
it might not have been. But Jordan, what it comes down to too is like the director, the producers, the script. There's a lot that goes down for that too. And I loved the idea of doing Green Lantern. I'm worried about Green Lanterns itself. I'm gonna tell you right now, when it comes to Star Wars, they're not gonna touch a lot of this because they're worried about the kid factor. It always happens. I would love to see a rated R just Star Wars, but I think it's a long time in the future.
Sell
when
too
it's
much
failed,
merchandise to
they've
kids.
lost. They had to have lost all their money and they say, fuck it, let's try R-rated. And at that point, I think they'll realize they missed out on a great opportunity. I just think so. Because they got this.
Beautiful dreamer.
But they got Marvel too, GR too.
Whoa, don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
Cruise Control Show.